Hey you guys, welcome to I'm So Super Single reading. This is for the month of August 2020. So this particular reading is intended for those of you that are completely single, have not had any physical contact, just single. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. The first question that we will focus on is a 8-card spread for those of you that are new. And then I clarify at the end. So yeah, let's focus on the reason why you are currently single. All right, next we will focus on who is coming towards you. All right, next we'll focus on when. And then we'll focus on some advice. All right, and we will go ahead and get started. All right, so the why. Somebody's a scary cat. No, seriously, it's a scarecrow on here. So we have the 9 of Wands and then we have the Moon. Okay, so I feel that first off too, with the Moon coming up, that there's shadow work that needs to be done. There is still deeply rooted emotional traumas that need to be healed or addressed or recognized. I feel like if love comes into your life, you've got to be ready, because emotionally you've got to be able to handle dealing with another person. And the 9 of Wands does indicate that that's some sort of fear that you need to overcome. And even how he is putting up this scarecrow here, kind of like saying, stay away. Like, I don't want, anybody to get closer. I don't want something to damage, what I have going on here. So you might be feeling like you are trying to protect yourself by closing yourself off emotionally, or there could be just anything going on where you are subliminally pushing people away and might not recognize it. You also may not recognize that your being single is really some sort of reflection of something that is going on within. So you being single might be a reflection of your fear of loneliness, never being able to find the one, you feeling like everybody has abandoned you. So what you're seeing, that empty space, that empty void, might be something about trust or abandonment issues. I also feel that maybe you are coming off as just very suspicious of people who do come into your life. Maybe you don't trust people. You're thinking that everybody's out to get you, everybody's out to hurt you. And so, yeah, I feel like there's a lack of trust. There's also some sort of insecurities that you might need to overcome as well. You need to know that you're good enough. Some of you might be concerned about your finances, not having enough, not having the right body. Like, I don't want to meet anybody until I lose weight. Like, I mean, I hear that a lot. That's why I'm using that as an example first. You know, somebody not wanting to get involved with someone unless they lose weight. Somebody, or just having any type of body issues, period. I mean, it could be a number of things, but it is coming off as you needing to just open up and confront your fears. You might need to also just like literally look in the mirror and talk to yourself and have some sort of conversation with yourself. You need to psychoanalyze your situation and ask yourself a lot of scary questions. Ask yourself questions. Do you really want to be in a relationship? Some of us have been single so long, we don't want to share ourselves with someone because it would be weird or awkward. It's like, man, I've been single for 10 years. What's that like, having somebody come up in my house, and do we have to get our own, should we keep our own houses, or should we combine our living situation? What if they don't like, you know, all of my daily habits and routines? What if I don't like theirs? You know, it's just like, there's some sort of fear going on. The main part though, especially because, you know, these are strong moon energies, and this also is about moon and Sagittarius as well. So for a lot of you, and it also depends on where Pisces might be at in your birth chart. You might want to look at that. Like, what house is Pisces in? That might give you some sort of indication about your views on relationships, or just an area in your life that maybe you need to focus on. So let's say, for instance, you have Pisces in the 5th house, house of romance, house of children, house of passion, fun, and activities. So maybe your imagination runs wild. Maybe you're a hopeless romantic. Maybe you have some sort of unrealistic expectations about love. Maybe you have some sort of fear of getting pregnant and having children, or maybe you're a single parent and you have some sort of fear that this person isn't going to meet the standards of a co-parent. You know, it could just be anything, or maybe it's just a need to focus on that area in general. Maybe it is time for you to be creative or passionate about a project that you're working on. Let's say you have Pisces rising. Maybe it means that you need to focus on yourself, especially like your physical health and well-being, something about your physical body. Maybe you're insecure about your physical body. So maybe there's a need for you to overcome that. If you have Pisces 2nd house, maybe you are wanting to focus on your finances. So, you know, it could be anything, but just, I feel like, try to look at the area, if you know your birth time, try to look at the area of where Pisces is sitting in your chart. Also, maybe want to look and see where Moon is sitting at in your birth chart. Also, I feel that, you know, because it's showing the Moon, that something significant or some sort of secret could come out during the next full moon, which is pretty soon. I mentioned that before. I think it's going to be between August 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So you also just might be dealing with secrets in general. Maybe you're a very secretive person. Maybe the person coming towards you is extremely secretive, paranoid. Could be a lot of mood swings. So just make sure that your emotions are in check. Make sure you are emotionally secure and just ready to deal with the relationship. Because I feel like whoever is coming towards you might actually trigger the same issues that you keep having to deal with. Like every time you try to bury something deep down within, somebody comes and triggers that emotion or that fear. So this person's probably going to do the same thing. So just kind of be ready for that. Yeah. So let's see who's coming towards you. We have Strength, and we have the Empress. All right, so definitely someone who's very seductive, very attractive, at least in your eyes. This is someone that I feel like you're going to be so attracted to them that you're going to initially try to resist it. You might feel like this is too good to be true, in a sense. Like this is coming off as your trophy piece. You're like, oh my God, this is a god or a goddess, like just for me. So someone is definitely your type, physically. And then this person, they're also I'm getting that they're very open. Something about them, they're open. They might have like secrets, but at the same time, they're kind of like an open book. This person also might try to push you away initially as well. Now, I'm not sure why someone is trying to control their desires. And then the thing that I was saying about being secure with your body or whatever the case because of who's coming towards you, you might, for whatever reason, when you're around this person, just feel like, oh my God, like, why are they interested in me? Like, I feel like you would doubt it. I feel like you would doubt it. You would feel like something was just too good to be true. You know, so maybe something about this person, not saying that you're not attractive, but, you know, just something about their appearance makes you feel like, what do they want with me? Especially if you're comparing yourself with their ex, maybe you are aware of the type of people that they normally date. So you're just like, why me? So I do feel like you need to be very comfortable and very secure with who you are, because they're going to trigger something that makes you start doubting yourself and makes you feel insecure. Now, for any men watching, for some of you, it could be a baby's mom coming back into the picture. If it's not a baby's mom, she might be a single mother. So know that this person may already have children. Now, I feel like that for men or women. This person might already have children. They might be a single parent. What else was I getting here? Oh, entrepreneur. So yeah, this person is also coming off as very independent. So this person may be an entrepreneur. They might be into anything dealing with art, music, fashion, beauty, acting, just writing, creativity. So I feel like this is a very passionate person. And I also feel like maybe they get a lot of attention, or they get a lot. I think they get a lot of attention, but it makes them uncomfortable. It's like, imagine you are the most beautiful person in the world, the most attractive person in the world, and people just like nonstop are just like, you're so beautiful. Like you've heard that since childhood, how beautiful, how attractive you are. And then everybody just start looking at you like, oh my God, yes, yes. And it's like, although it's like good compliments, if you're a humble person anyway, you might start feeling like, please, okay, thank you, thank you. Like you don't want to just keep hearing that, because at some point you just start feeling awkward. And then it also makes me think of how like actors always say, oh, I hate looking at myself on the camera, like I hate it. You know, and to an extent, like I get that, like I understand. But it is weird. Like when you just look at yourself on the camera, it's just weird. So something about this person, I feel like they get a lot of attention, but they don't necessarily like it, or they want to remain humble. They don't want something to go to their heads. This is someone who also might keep a lot of down-to-earth friends around them. Now I'm getting also someone who's very, very strong. If this, I mean, it could be man or woman, but I feel like this person is very strong. This might be a gym rat, someone who likes to go to the gym. They may or may not be cut, although I feel like for a lot of you, this person will be cut. Either way, I feel like you would find this person physically attractive. And I feel like this person likes to go to the gym, or they like to work out. And they also like to look good, though. Like I was just saying, they're humble, but at the same time, they like to look good. So this is someone who gets dressed up to go to the corner store. People would be like, where are you going? It's just like, I'm just going to the store. And I joke about that being a Libra. Like sometimes it's like it's just regular for me. I'm just getting dressed. I got my earrings, put like some lip gloss on. And it's like my kids always end up being like, where are you going, Ma? And I'm like, y'all know me by now. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just chilling, you know. And it's just like, that's how I am. And I feel like that's how this person is. They like to make sure that they're groomed before they go outside. So it's not someone who's going to wear a bonnet, more than likely, to run to the store. Or it's not a guy going outside in dirty socks and flip-flops. Like, he's going to present himself, and she would present herself just to go across the street or something. Ooh, if you guys hear a bunch of loud noise, that's my washing machine. Sorry if it sounds scary, because it's like scaring me. I put something in uneven, you know, and it starts banging and going really crazy. My bad. Okay. Now, I also feel that somebody is rocking long hair, even if it's extensions. But I feel like somebody has long hair, or somebody just might have long locks. This is someone who's also very nurturing. And then we got the moon here. So I feel like this person's also psychic or intuitive. If it's a man, this is definitely someone who's good with children. Like, children are naturally drawn to him, and he's just very good with them. He can entertain them. He knows how to have conversations with them. So he would be really like a very nurturing character or person around the children. Someone also has tattoos. I see a nipple piercing for someone. But this person does have tattoos, especially anything that resembles leaves, vines, flowers, even like a sun and moon. This person may literally be a Leo, Libra, Taurus. Those are the strongest elements coming out. Or they could have it in their chart. What else am I getting from here before I move on? Yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and see when this person's coming towards you. So I have the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Actually, looks kind of soon. So before this person, before I give like a date or, you know, time frame, I feel like it has to do with overcoming some sort of fears or insecurities. Someone also might It kind of looks like someone is running away from a fire sign. So I don't know if you are dealing with a fire sign and you're like, I'm so over this fire sign, let me get away. Or if your person of interest has been dealing with the fire sign and they're like, let me get away from this fire sign. But it does look like someone is trying to escape or run away from someone. Or maybe they have been too afraid to do that. I also feel that someone needs to just, again, overcome their fears. Like she's running from these birds. What if she just stopped and turned around? And what are they going to do? Attack her? They're probably going to fly right past her. So she's making like a big issue out of her thoughts, her fears, you know. So I feel like it will happen once you and your person of interest. I feel like you guys, I always feel like you guys are probably going through similar things. But I feel like as soon as you're able to confront your fears instead of trying to run away from them or bury them deep, that is when this person will come into your life, because you will have proven to your higher self or your over self that you can handle dealing with emotions instead of wanting to run away from them. So it's really like you need to prove something to yourself. Imagine your over self knowing your future, because it's your over self, and your over self is just like waiting for you to get it. It's like, I know what you need to do, but you know, you haven't reached that level yet, but you will, you know. So I feel like your over self is your biggest cheerleader. It's just a matter of you coming to terms with it, with the things that are bothering you. You are also needing to stop overthinking things. I feel like you get too caught up into your own thoughts and insecurities. There also could be someone around you that is very manipulative, and you need to stop listening to that person. You can't let someone else dictate your life. You might need to take a stand towards someone, and I don't know why someone else would be in the way of your relationship, or how someone would be influencing you, but there might be somebody around you that you let influence you. Now, something else I was just getting here. Also, if you're comparing yourself to a fire sign, stop doing that. Yeah, if you're comparing yourself to a fire sign, stop doing that. There also may be a need for you to keep certain things private. You might have a negative Nancy around you, and you might not realize that they're implanting negative thoughts. Either you stop telling negative Nancy things, or you confront negative Nancy, like, look, I need you to stop, you know, every time I say this, that, and the other, you come with this, like, I need some positive vibes from you, or we can't be friends anymore, you know, just something of that sort. Oh, my timer. Oh, and it's 11:44 my time. That's funny. Okay, so I don't know if 11s and 44s have been significant for you. Now, I also see I've got 2 9s popping out, so 9-9 could also be significant. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I felt it coming. Okay. Okay, so as far as a time frame, it actually looks kind of soon. I almost want to say maybe 9 days, or on the 9th. 9 days or on the 9th. I feel like maybe 9 might be significant. It still seems like it has to do with this energy here. There's somebody that you're avoiding. I feel like you just need to confront them and face them instead of avoid them or ignore them. You might be trying to pretend like someone doesn't exist, and it's like that's not how you move on from someone, or that's not how you deal with this situation. It is noisy today. I know y'all can hear my son like cracking up. My laundry going off. I'm so sorry. Okay, but yeah, I feel like there's a need for you to confront this person that you may be trying to avoid. Now, also could be that there's someone that you're trying not to think about, but they're just still in the back of your mind. And I feel like maybe it's just not the way to deal with it. Like you're trying not to think about somebody, or you're trying not to be attracted to somebody. Just embrace it. Just like, damn, okay, yes, I'm still attracted to this person, or I still have feelings for this person. Yeah, so I feel like that's what you need to do, because I feel like you're trying to run away from your problems. So the advice, we have Seven of Pentacles and the Devil, of course. So I was just saying embrace those feelings, and it's funny because that's what it looks like is happening. It's like, okay, yes, I'm not obsessed with this person, damn it, I love it. You know, so something's going on where as advice, I'm going to give several examples though, but as advice, it does look like it's saying just kind of indulge in some sort of guilty pleasure. It does look like you're still with the Seven of Pentacles here, is that do so though with logic. Don't get involved with someone blindly. Now also something could be going on health-wise. I don't know, where it just looks like it's saying indulgence. I mean, it could be saying that, you know, or just as a warning that something is imbalanced in your life. But just because of their depiction of the devil, it looks like, it does look like indulge in this guilty pleasure. Embrace it. They're embracing each other. This person, they are not trying to suppress their temptations or those desires like they're doing here. Here is kind of self-discipline, showing some sort of restraint here in regards to this tempting, seductive offer. But here you are giving into it. It's just like, oh my God, just num, 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 eat it. You didn't hear that. But this is kind of like saying, just embrace it. Now, the other energy that I'm getting is that when you do get involved with this person, I feel like it's intentionally, it is like, you guys know I always talk about spiritual bait. And I feel that this is what's happening. Like you had to be baited spiritually. The reason why you're so intensely attracted or connected to this person is because there is some sort of karmas that need to be resolved, purified, dissolved. You know, so I feel like that there's a reason behind it. There's a practical reason behind this situation. Seven of Pentacles is also asking you to view this from, you know, an analytical standpoint, like really kind of take an assessment of the situation and then enjoy it. Be responsible. It's kind of like an oxymoron, but it's kind of like saying be responsible with what is getting ready to happen. So the only strange example I can give is that, like, be responsible as you indulge in this guilty pleasure. Okay, say, I don't know what drug it is. Let's just say mushrooms. no, I think it's actually, is it acid? I don't want to use that example. That sounds too scary. Okay, but let's just say somebody has some psychedelic mushrooms, and they was like, okay, but you should only do this if you're going to stay in a house and with people that you trust. And we're going to lock the door and hide the key. You know, so something of that sort. And so because they know that if you take this drug, you get super, super trippy, and nobody wants you to go outside and putting yourself in danger. So it's like confining yourself in some sort of space as you explore this drug and allow it to play out. So I feel like it's like doing something irresponsible responsibly. Oh God, I know that sounds crazy, but you guys, I'm reading the energy, so don't shoot the messenger. And then also always just take the parts that resonate and throw away the parts that don't. And it's funny too how she's looking at this apple. We've got the story of Adam and Eve just all around this deck. This looks like Adam and Eve. She's enticing him. He's trying to stay away. He's like, no, but God say don't eat from that tree. She's like, baby, the snake says it's okay. And then here, again, she's looking at the apple, and it's just like, now you're supposed to stay away from that fruit. Don't eat that forbidden fruit. And here you go, like, nom, 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 nom. So something goes on where that fruit is getting bitten into, and you're about to probably open up a can of worms. I always say, see, because I know I'm on a spiritual path, so I'm afraid, but I do my research, you know, so I feel like that is how you kind of have to look at things, like, oh my God, like, I know this serves a higher purpose. Let's just get it over with. I made a joke at one point. I said, next time, you know, someone comes into my life, I'm going to say class is in session, because that's kind of what it's like. Now, also, I know I'm joking and saying that, but just also keep in mind that it doesn't mean that something is not going to last or stay. It just might be that there's some things that need to be worked out. Like maybe you have to learn how to maneuver in some sort of situation that you're walking into or getting caught up in. And it's funny, look, they look entangled. It's an entanglement. So it might be an entanglement. Hopefully it's not. I personally think that Will and Jada have an arrangement. It's just embarrassing when it comes out into the open, because it's like, August, you know you're not supposed to say nothing. Like, that's supposed to be between us. Everybody ain't supposed to know all about our arrangement. So when it comes out, we gonna make you look like crazy. We gonna make you look crazy. So that's just my personal take. But who knows what's going on in those people's lives. Hopefully it's not an entanglement. But it does look like something's going on where you find each other irresistible, and you're getting cut or hurt and just don't care anymore. It's just like, I don't care. Like, this is too much fun. So I do feel like something needs to get out of the way, so that you can, at the end of the day, after all that intense chemistry is burned away, you can focus on the core values of the relationship. And that's funny, again, core. Apple has a core, values, pinnacles. So yeah, I feel like after the initial physical attraction and passion, you'll be able to focus on where the relationship is actually supposed to go. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify. Starting with the why. Yeah, you guys are going to have anxiety. You guys also might be having dreams about somebody. Like the dreams have already started or will be. I also see that this energy is going to activate a spiritual gift. All right, so far I got Four of Cups, Four of Wands. The reason why is because, yes, you are being closed off. You also might be holding on to the past or unable to move on from something that happened in the past. And Four of Wands to me is saying just let that shit go. Let it go. Release. Let your guards down. You might have a lot of trust issues. Like someone is holding something up. See, both of them are holding up. She's holding up some sort of gift or whatever. She's trying to hold it out like, here, want this? Do you want to take this? And here it is again. Do you want to take this? This is what's being offered to you. And you're like, no. Those of you that follow me on Instagram know about that silly meme. I posted too. But yeah, I feel that you need to open up, unfold your arms, unfold your heart, whatever. Just kind of be open, get something over with. Something needs to be admitted, or either way, there's some sort of secret. Someone needs to tell the truth about how they feel for you, or you are needing to be honest. Yeah, and I do feel like there is a soul contract between you and this person. And then also with the star here, and I'm looking at the stars in the sky, there's something very romantic, very beautiful about this relationship. And regardless of anything negative that I have said, you can't just focus on a negative. You have to look at both sides here. You can't just make a quick judgment off of, you know, something negative that was said. I mean, you don't have to do anything, first of all, but I'm just saying, if you're one of those people that's just like immediately want to shut something down, and then two, don't assume that I'm talking about somebody in particular. This could be someone completely different. You might have it in your head, oh, I know who she's talking about. It's like, no, you might not. This might be somebody different. Just that some of the situations might be similar, and it's an opportunity for you to open up your heart again. So also something could be going on with the heart chakra. It could be blocked, and maybe this person is going to help unblock it. But the star is saying that you are getting what you asked for. You're getting what you deserve. This is justice playing out. This is the law of karma. So, but it's not something negative. The star is some sort of wish fulfillment, something that you prayed or imagined. I mean, the only thing that you might be afraid, see, and it looks like something's being given to you, the universe gives something to you, and then you don't trust it. You're like, yeah, right, universe, I don't believe you. Like, come on, universe. What's in it for you? You know, so you might be thinking something is too good to be true. Now, and see, I'm jumping to this while I'm thinking about it. It could be that whoever comes towards you does have some sort of lifestyle where is some toxic energy around this person, and you might have to deal with it. Maybe they have a toxic baby's mom or dad. Maybe they have a toxic family members. Maybe something about their job is toxic. But it comes with the territory, especially if you were dealing with someone that worked in the industry. You know, that lifestyle can be very toxic. People use you. There's a lot of fake people around this person. So I feel like this is just saying it's a possibility that it does come with, not saying when you say, see, I knew it was too good to be true. It's just that, yes, something does kind of come with the package. Also, something could be going on where it's business related or something that's supposed to be professional. And that also might be why you don't want to get involved. So maybe you just said, I would never get involved with a coworker. That's not happening. But yet there's this physical attraction there. Maybe you work with patients or you have some sort of clients. And it's just like, oh, that's so unprofessional. I don't want to get involved with my patient or my clients or, you know, whatever the case. But it's kind of like, well, unfortunately, your soulmate happens to be your client, your patient, your whoever. Yeah. And it could be that someone is trying to uphold some sort of image. Something is an illusion about your situation. Something is an illusion. Like, let's say you've been interacting with someone on the internet or social media. Like, that might not be their profile picture, or there's something that is not really true about this person's physical appearance or their character or who you're talking to, period. If it is a business partnership, this person is just hiring you because they're attracted to you. And that's really what it is. It's like, no, I don't need this service, or I don't like this store. I'm just coming in here to see this person because I like this person. So someone is finding excuses to talk to you because they're too afraid to talk to you as themselves, or they're just too afraid to just say that they're into you. I feel too like if you do know this person, someone does not want to admit that they're missing you or that they feel lonely without you. And that BB and CC Winan song popped in my head, although I know it's a song about God, but I'm lost without you. I'm lost without you, so don't ever go. Now, someone does seem like they're far away or unattainable. Something seems far-fetched. All right, let me look at the Empress or get some more information on who's coming towards you. They can have any hair color. I'm seeing a range between dark to blonde. Even if someone has color treated hair like blue, purple, green. Somebody also could be a designer or a tattoo artist. So this person is a hard worker. It's weird because I am getting like shy energy. It might be that this person is shy in private. To the public, people think that you're outgoing, or people would think that this person is outgoing. But really this person is shy, introverted. This is also someone who's very busy or who has a lot of responsibilities. Maybe even more than one business or more than one job. This person is very confident about what they do and confident about their work. They're guarded. They're private. They might travel for a living. Matter of fact, I'm seeing someone who loads and unloads. So someone could work for Amazon, or someone could just do any type of job where traveling is required. Flight attendant, pilot, yes, train conductor. Someone might be super busy because they travel so much. And that might be why I was getting distance. I feel like you're going to be, I feel like you're already telepathically connected to this person, or you will be once you meet them. Something, like I said, something gets activated. It could be that they activate your crown chakra, which is another thing. I might do a separate video on it, talking about the chakras. If you think about major people that have come into your life, whether it was romantic or not, kind of look and see if they activated any of those chakras. Did they activate your root chakra? Did they activate your, now I can't think of it and I get it all the time. The orange one, the orange chakra. Do they activate the next one, which is the solar plexus? Do they activate the heart chakra, the throat chakra, third eye, crown chakra? Like, think about the people that have come into your life. See, the reason I can't think of that chakra is because I think it's blocked, and it does have to deal with sexuality. What is that chakra? Sacral chakra. So kind of think about important people that have come into your life and see if you can pinpoint which chakra they were connected to, because certain people activate certain chakras in you. And that is also probably their purpose, especially if, so that your chakras can all be aligned, especially if you're on a path of enlightenment. You know, this is your, you might be having some sort of Kundalini awakening. And even if at one point that serpent did rise, and look, we got serpents here. You see, that's why I think stuff be more spiritually related. You know, that's why I don't want you guys to get so offended if I'm talking about stuff like, oh, look at, you know, it's temptation, it's entanglement, because I feel like certain things are for your soul growth, or, you know, it's part of your path. Now, also this person, okay, again, there's a mutual attraction. Somebody may even used to be a bartender. And then also I feel like this person had to heal from or recover from something. Could have had to recover from drinking. Could have had to recover from drugs. A bad breakup, from losing a parent. Like, somebody has been in recovery, and now I feel like this person is coming out of recovery and they're feeling much stronger. And that's why I was saying earlier too, something about their energy feels strong. So now maybe this person, maybe it wasn't just physical strength, it might just be you know, talking about a spiritual strength to them. All right, let me look at the Nine of Swords. I do see fall. Something starts off in the summer and then becomes more intense around fall. Yeah, so the win, I feel like is pretty soon. For some of you, it could be as soon as Leo season, before Leo season is out. For some of you, this might be some sort of unfinished business. You are needing to put things into perspective. This is like you're running from an opportunity, or you're trying to escape the past. If you turned down an opportunity with someone before, I feel like you're going to get an opportunity again. It's like you're really trying to think about it. It's like you're saying, okay, let me be more mature about my choices. Let me figure this out before I make my decision, or let me understand what I'm getting involved, who I'm getting involved with. You're asking yourself if this person is going to help you or hinder you. For some of you, it could be an air sign. You guys, it looks like you guys have been traveling through different lifetimes, or even like time travelers. Like, I believe in time travel and portals and parallel universes. I feel like you guys are already kind of involved with each other on a parallel universe, or in a parallel universe. But it does look like there's something very mystical about this relationship. They visit you in dreams, or you take turns visiting each other. If you are in the process of relocating, I feel like you're going to meet this person maybe after you're settled in. If you're in a process of, or if you're going to be traveling, you might meet someone either during traveling or once you come back home from traveling. It does look like there's a need to put the past behind and get ready for some sort of new opportunity. And then I was saying something about the fall season. So I feel like things really get serious in the fall. I think summer, it starts off really hard, fast, intense, crazy, obsessive. But then it evolves into something more serious. Someone also looks like they're trying to run from responsibility. All right, let's look at the advice. Clarify that. Funny, same energy's coming up. Judgment and Nine of Swords. See how you guys keep trying to turn your head from whatever is coming towards you. Either you're in denial about something, or you just have anxiety, you're overthinking, you're being haunted by your past here. Something something is resurrecting, something is reopening. It's like opening a can of worms, or like a file case is being opened back up. It makes me think of like when you work in a police station and somebody's like, we need to open up this case again. So something is being opened back up for, spiritual purposes. And I feel like, again, something is trying to be brought to your attention. So this is why the connection has to be spicy and intense. You also might need to recognize your the inner demons that you're dealing with. This person could be a reflection of that. And I was saying in the beginning how I see shadow work. Both of these are indicating some sort of shadow work for me. And this person is, an extension of you. That's another thing about like the chakras. You have to think about people being extensions of your chakras. Think about how the rainbow cast out. I feel like, where's that coming from though? Where's the source of that rainbow? Like, something is being cast out, and that's a reflection of it. So this person is kind of like being cast out as a reflection for you to see something going on within yourself, especially be something that you might be unaware of, something that you keep trying to suppress. And that's another thing. The more you keep trying to avoid or suppress something, the worse it consumes you. Or the next time you get back to it, it's just like out of control. Something becomes out of control. Just like if you try to ignore some sort of infestation in your home, and you're like, I'm just going to pretend that it doesn't exist. And the next time you check in the baseboard or turn on the lights, it's like, oh my God, this is overwhelming now. I should have did something about it. So I feel like something requires your attention. It does look like some sort of spiritual alarm going off. Something seems like a golden opportunity. Also could be dealing with a Capricorn or an earth sign. I feel that you guys just look like you're trying to close this off. You're trying to block something from happening. Y'all seen I was almost about to sneeze too. Now what's also funny is that the way the bottom cards came out looks like some sort of competitive energy. So it could be a situation where maybe it is something like an entanglement or some sort of weird arrangement. But it looks like competitive energies, and two people might want your attention. Might turn out that it's two people. And maybe people would be like, oh, that's, evil. What you're into or what you're doing is evil. But this is your life. And so you have to live according to you. Maybe you have to maybe it's about making some sort of decision and getting involved with, more than one person so that you can decide. Like there's something that you're needing to see, or maybe it's just about making that choice. So whatever the case, either way, it looks like you could be dealing with both earth and water, or just an indication that there's two people possibly involved. Something's going to push you outside of your comfort zone. I also feel like I said, that something starts off maybe physically based, dealing with the physical nature. Also could be like a job, like a job, the type of work that you're doing, how you get paid. Something about it has to do with that, finances. I also feel like somebody's going to want to back out of an agreement or back out of a contract. Or someone is realizing that they already made this agreement. If you look at it from a spiritual standpoint, realizing that this agreement has already been made, in the ethers. And now it's being played out. Yeah. So, I don't know. I just feel like you need to view your situation objectively and make the best decision for yourself. It does look like you're in for something pretty intense. So, yeah. And I'm going to just take one last look. See if there's anything else. Yeah, I feel like maybe that's pretty much it. Yeah. All right, so hopefully these messages have helped to prepare you. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Sending you love and grace.